Seinfeld. What? What's the matter with you? What are you doing here? What's going on? What's wrong?
What are you doing here?
I'm doing a show. I'm doing a TV show here.
I thought you were dead.
No, I'm on CBS. I ain't dead. I had quintuple bypass surgery. I'm fine, plus a haircut. Now, why don't you go on home to your wife?
You know where to reach me, right?
Oh!
I don't know. Did he look that good to you? Ladies and gentlemen, it's my good friend Paul Schaefer. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. We got a big program on the big show for you tonight. Regis Philbin is here, and also Robin Williams and Foo Fighters. And you know, when I found out, they told me that my first guest back would be Regis Philbin, I said, I'd rather have the surgery again. We have the thing. Al, can you bring the boom over here? I think this will be fascinating because you have no way of knowing what my heart sounded like before the surgery. Okay, is this on? Okay, be careful. Let me just get it in here. All right, now listen to this. Can you be very quiet? Can you hear it? You ought to be... Pretty good, isn't it?
Wow, you sound great.
All right, get out of here. Get a head wound out of the deal. I am getting so much blood to my heart now, they're talking about undoing one of those bypasses.
Oh, come on.
It's like the son of a bitch is turbocharged.
Really? Wow.
I want to thank everybody. You know, when something like this happens, people from all over the world are very nice, and they send you cards and they send you letters. And God bless you. Thank you very much. It meant a great deal to me. And then I come to work today, roll the videotape. This is the neighbors across Broadway. Look at this. This is a big building. We had kind of a blizzard here. Yeah. Look at that. Keep it pumping, Dave.
Right.
Pretty good there, too. Since you people were nice enough to be here, we have a little something. I don't know if you knew about this or not, but we have a little. Everybody in the studio audience tonight gets the official Dave Letterman Bypass T-shirt. Here's what it is. There you go. You got the date right there. 1/14. There it is. Exactly. That's exactly what I look like, and if things go well here tonight, I'll take off my jacket, I'll take off my shirt, I'll show you the scar. You know what? I want to take a second here. I want you folks to meet some doctors, and I was in. Paul, do you have any idea what hospital I was in?
I heard several reports.
Yeah, okay. Well, I thought I was in New York Hospital. Well, apparently it's no longer New York Hospital. Here's what it is now. It's a great place, by the way, if they can just get a name for the place.
Right.
It's the Cornell Medical Center.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. I'll take that. That's
far.
where I'm going. Tell that to your cab driver.
Right.
Cornell Medical Center and New York and Presbyterian Hospital.
That's the billing, eh?
That's
I
right.
see.
In an emergency, that'll roll right off your tongue.
Yeah.
Take me to the Cornell Medical Center and
Yeah.
New York and Presbyterian Hospital.
Right.
And oh, by the way, I ain't Presbyterian. But it's a fantastic organization, and many people went through this with me, and I want you to meet some of them tonight. Do me a favor. First off, say hello to Dr. Lou Aroni and Dr. Marty Post. Come on out here, gentlemen. All right. Now, hold on. Hey. They're not giving free checkups, okay? Now, Dr. Aroni is my friend and my doctor. I've known Lou for a long time, and Lou started this whole thing about 2 years ago. He said, let's go take a stress test, and I said, I really don't want to, and he said, no, well, let's go take a stress test. So he took me over to meet Dr. Post here, who is the associate professor at the Division of Cardiology at the hospital there, and we discovered that I had the arterial, what do you call it? Yeah, some blockages, but it's the coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease, right. All right. But at the time, we didn't need to do anything about it, maybe some medication, but no need to intervene, right? That's what we found like 2 years ago. Okay, so Lou said, Lou likes going over there for the test, and he said about a month ago, he said, let's go again, let's have another test. We go over there, and Dr. Post discovers that in my left main artery, is that right? Have I got that right? I had a hand grenade. I had a hand grenade. And Lou wants me to make sure that I remind people that he's the one who inserted the Foley catheter. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. I have no idea what that means. I don't know. He's proud of that. Okay. All right, Lou. If it's important to you, Lou, I'll mention that and pass that along. Now, the other thing, on the show before we had the procedure, I was goofing around with Regis Philbin, who was right here, and I said, I think my cholesterol is a little high. Regis says, well, how high is it? And I said, it's 680. Right. Well, so now people are coming up to these two guys, and they're saying, how could you let his cholesterol get so high? 680, you butchers, you murdered him. It was never 680. It was never 680. In fact, right before the surgery, it was 170. Am I right? It was 170. So lay off these guys. Sure, Lou wanted to handle the catheter, but lay off them. Okay, so then these are the guys that found the problem, and the cholesterol was not 680. Now, this next gentleman, come on out here, sir. Do me a favor. This guy and I are in the same business. We put people to sleep for a living. This is Dr. Pavel? That's your first name? Pavel Illner. And this is kind of funny. Remember this? We're going down the hallway to the OR, and I'm on the gurney, and as we walk by, a woman comes to us, and she's just in the hall visiting or, I don't know, looting the gift shop. I don't know what she was doing. And she said, oh, look, there's David Letterman. And this gentleman, Dr. Illner, said, don't worry, Mr. Letterman, we'll have her intubated. What? A pretty good joke, ain't it, under the circumstances? Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to meet your big money boys. These are your long ball hitters. Come on out here, guys. Here we go. This is Ruth, Gehrig, and DiMaggio right here, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are... How's everybody? This is Dr. Bobby Helm. He's the chief cardiothoracic resident, and this is the guy, you actually opened me up, is that right? This is the man that started it all. He cracked me open like a lobster. And then you also closed, is that right? And I'll tell you how cool this guy is. In between, he goes out for a smoke. call me. I'll come back in when it's time. But he's like a Michelangelo with a bone saw. And the gentleman next to him, Dr. Carl Krieger. Carl, nice to see you. Thank you very much for being here. The professor and vice chairman of the Department of Cardiothoracic Surgery from Big Sky, Big Bypass Country, Montana. And he's there just to make sure there's no grab ass. You know what I mean? Because it's a long deal. And look at how good this guy looks. Look at how good this guy. You and I are the same age, aren't we? You know why he looks this good? Once a year, he performs this procedure on himself. On himself, he has it done. Now, the next gentleman is the finest nine-fingered heart surgeon in the world today. All the way from Lubbock, Texas, the cardiac cowboy, Dr. O. Wayne Isom, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Isom is the chairman and professor of the Department of Cardiothoracic Surgery. And you know, it was interesting. After the surgery, he came into my room and he said to me, he said, you know, when I did your bypasses, this is the guy that pretty much rebuilt the plumbing. And he said, when I did your bypasses, he said, I'm tying those sutures. He says, I felt good. He said, I really felt good. He said, I was hot. I was on fire. I was in the zone. And I want to tell you something. After surgery like this, that's exactly what you want to hear. That's exactly what you want to hear. What you don't want to hear is, oh, I was kind of groggy. My head hurt, I don't know. Good luck to you. So these are the guys that were in there doing the surgery, and I'm telling you, I couldn't have been more proud when these guys carved their initials in me. Honest to God. It was a thrill. Okay, now we're getting to the end of our awards presentation here. Here now are the real heroes of medicine. I'd like you to say hello to a couple of nurses that helped me out. This is Donna Riley. She is the nurse practitioner of cardiothoracic surgery. A wonderful woman. Smart, funny, patient, and was great help and is great help to me. And this is the other woman, Anna Williams. Now, Anna, how are you? Nice to see you. Ann and I fell in love, and we spent every night together after the surgery. And she was nice enough to come in on her days off. She didn't have to come in and work. And you know, staying up all night with me, I know it sounds ideal. But my God, she was, you know, and I knew like the second night I was starting to get on her nerves because she said to me, you know, you can have as much morphine as you want. But I'll never forget her, and she'll never admit this, and I know she's not proud of it. Ladies and gentlemen, that woman at the end of the line gave me a bath. Gave me a bath. How about that? So it was 5 weeks ago today that these men and women right here saved my life. And but the deal, no. But the point, that's not the big deal. They do it several times a day. They do it hundreds of times a year. And when you're going through this, you think to yourself, I'm never going to be able to get through this. But you do get through it. And the reason you get through it is because these people get you through it. If you ever have to have this surgery, by God, I hope you're blessed enough to go through it with people like these. Woo! They canceled the gig, right? Very nice to see you. Robert, good to have you here. Bobby, good to see you. Carl, thank you very much. Old Wayne Isom. Donna, thank you very much. Good to see you. Anna, how are you? Everything all right? Thank you very much. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Your medical all-stars.